Lab 4 is on dynamic routing. In Lab 2, you did it with RIP version 1, and today's lab we will do it with RIP version 2. Okay, this is the network topology, and I have created a packet tracer file which can be downloaded from Blackboard, and it will look similar to the topology that is shown here. So we have RA, RB, RC, RD, okay, and similarly we have RA, B, C, and D. One switch and 4 PC. One switch and 4 PC. Okay, so the network has been set up. So let's look at the addressing scheme now. Okay, so this is using variable length subnet mask, which is supported by RIP version 2. This network will not be supported by RIP version 1 because you are using different subnet masks. Okay, so these are the different networks, and this is a range of IP addresses inside this network. For example, for the first network, which is VLAN 20, okay, the IP address using this subnet mask 255.255.255.192. Okay, on this network we will have IP address that is 1.1 all the way to 1.62. Okay, the next VLAN, okay, which is a smaller VLAN, okay, the network address will start from .64, and we will have available IP address from .65 all the way to .94, and .95 will be the broadcast address. Okay, the next one will be the network for PC1. .96 is the network address. IP address will be ranged from .97 all the way to .110 using a subnet mask .240. And these are the network address for the WAN link. Okay, then, and the two IP address for the point-to-point link between RA and RB. Okay, this is between RB to RC, and this two is between RA and RD. Okay, and then finally, we have the IP address for PC2, which is in the 10 network, 10.10.255, and it can range from .1 to .254 with the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Okay, hope you all still remember how to do subnetting, okay, and you should be able to get the IP range, okay, this column based on the subnet mask and the IP address or the network address. Okay, you should be able to get this range. Okay, we have already calculated for you in this lab. Okay, so based on the table above, let's try to fill up the IP address for each of the interface. Okay, for example, RA gigabit 0.0/0. Okay, let me just go here. Okay, if we look at here, RA, the gigabit internet will be here. Okay, and okay, it's connected to PC1. So PC1 network is from .97 all the way to .110. So we give the first IP address .97 to the gigabit Ethernet. Okay, the network is .96. Okay, let's look at the serial. Okay, the serial interface 000. Okay, the 0 interface is actually here. Okay, the 00 interface. Okay, so it's a WAN link between RA and RB. Okay, let's look at the WAN link between RA and RB. So over here, the IP address is .113 and .114. Okay, let's give .113 to the interface. So we will give 192.168.1.113. Okay, so what's the network address? The network address is 192.168.1.112. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.252. Okay, that's for RA 0000. Okay, maybe it's easier to now give to RB, which is the other IP address. Okay, so this RB 0001 interface. Okay, RB 0001 interface is the other IP address 192.168.1.114. Okay, the other IP address. So this is 113, this is 114. Okay, network address and subnet mask will be the same. Okay, so they are in the same network. Okay, next let's look at RA0001 interface. RA001 interface, if you scroll up, okay, 001 interface is a random between RA and RD. Okay, let's look at it's between RA and RD. Okay, the address will be 121 and 122 in the 120 network. Okay, 121. Let's give 121 to RA0001 interface. 192.168.1.121. Okay, 121. Okay, which network is it in? It's in the 120 network. 120. And the subnet mask is similarly 255.255.255.252. Okay, and let's give this IP address, which is the serial 000 interface for RD. Okay, the other IP address. RD000 interface is 192.168.1.122. Okay, this is 121, this is 122. Network address and subnet mask will be the same for RD. Okay, now we finish RA. Let's look at RB0000 interface. RB0000 interface is over here. Sorry, over here. 000 interface is a WAN link between RB and RC. Okay, WAN link between RB and RC is here. So the IP address is 117 and 118. Okay, we'll give 117 to RB. 117. Okay, the network address is 116. So we'll give 192.168.1.116. Subnet mask 255.255.255.252. Okay, RB is done. RC gigabit internet. RC gigabit internet is connected to PC2. Okay, what is PC2 address? Network PC2 is 10.10.255. Okay, so we'll give one of the IP address. Let's give .1, 10.10.255.1. Okay, 10.10.255.1. Okay, sorry, 225, not 255, 225.1. Okay, next, the network address. Network address for this network will be 10.10.225.0. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Okay, the serial interface of RC. Okay, serial interface of RC. Okay, it's connected to RB0000. Okay, so between RC and RB is 117 and 118. Okay, we are already given 117, so we'll give 118. 192.168.1.118. Okay, network address and subnet mask is the same, so we just copy and paste here. Last one, RD gigabit internet. Okay, RD gigabit is over here. Okay, it's connected to port 5. Okay, port 5, port 6 and port 7 are in VLAN 20. Okay, port 5, port 6, VLAN 20. Okay, VLAN 20 is over here, is in this network. So we can give .1, 192.168.1.1 to the interface. 192.168.1.1, 192.168.1.0 is a network address, and the subnet mask we check is 192. 255.255.255.192. Okay, so we have completed table 1 on the IP address for the different interface. Okay, we'll continue in the next video on giving IP address for the PCs, and then continue with configuration of the switch and the router with the RIP version 2.